Have you ever looked up a show, something as simple as Friends? It shows up in your More to Explore on your Netflix, but you're just not able to find it. Well, it happens to everybody. This is simply because Netflix doesn't show the same content in every country. Licensing deals do limit what you can watch. Some shows and movies exist on Netflix, but are invisible in your country. And with the rise of censorship, content can disappear overnight for compliance reasons. Not to mention that laws like the Online Safety Act normalize region-based content control and pave the way for algorithmic censorship. So if you're stuck with your country's limited library and you don't want to have to subscribe to 10 different streaming services in order to watch a few shows that are not available on Netflix, then what you can do is simply use a VPN. So let me just demonstrate this really quickly, and I'm not going to talk too much about these VPNs. You can make your own decision. I'll leave links to everything in the description down below. But in this case, I'm looking up Friends, right? So what you want to do, I want to teach you how you can essentially find where Friends is available. So you can go to unogs.com. I like using this website. It's not 100% accurate, but it's over 95% accurate. Shows and movies are constantly being added and removed from Netflix, and so it can change. As you can tell, Friends showed up right away, and it is available in these countries. So because the UK at this point requires identification because of the Online Safety Act, essentially if you want to visit Reddit or X or Discord or whatever it is, you have to identify yourself by, well, handing over your identification card, your facial scan, whatever it is. So I don't want to use the UK server anymore. What I do want to use is, in this case, I'll just go with the German server or Swiss server. I think that works well. So let's just go to VPN locations here. I like to use Express personally. It's super easy to use. I'm going to go to Switzerland, just connect to it. You'll notice it'll take about a second or two, sometimes 5 to connect to the server. But the moment I'm connected, all I really have to do, and by the way, this works on your phone, your tablet, and even your streaming stick or smart TV. You just go to Netflix, hit a refresh. Friends should show up. It should be playable, right? Not just available right here in the More to Explore. And as it's loading here, there we go. Now Friends is available. So this is how you can use a VPN in order to get access to more shows on Netflix. If you are a subscriber of Hulu or HBO Max, for example, and you're abroad and you're not able to access these platforms, you can use a VPN to access them. There are also other ways to even get access to these exclusive streaming services like Hulu, HBO Max from outside the United States. But of course, you'll have to get an American method of payment. So you can get one of those online Visa cards that count as American payment methods and get access to these services, even if you're not in the States or even if you don't have an American method of payment. You can basically fetch one online. If you guys are interested in any of that, of course, you can let me know in the comments below and I'll teach you how to do that, or I can make another video or link you to a video on the channel where you'll be able to do that. Besides that, I just wanted to quickly demonstrate how you can do this with Netflix and how useful it can be. And that's basically it. Of course, a VPN is not just for streaming and entertainment purposes. It's also to, like I said in the beginning or earlier, it's also to avoid ID checks, avoid censorship, avoid surveillance, avoid face scans, protect yourself from the government and your ISP or anybody that is trying to know what you're doing online. What you're doing online on your own PC, on your own phone, whatever it is your business and your business only, and it should stay that way. So that'll be it for this video. Again, if you're interested in Express or Proton here, or I'll link a couple of other VPNs if you're interested also, like Surfshark and NordVPN, alongside some discounts and reviews if you want to learn more about them. So for all that information, you'll find it all in the description. And besides that, comment below if you have any questions. I'll be happy to answer all of them. A like and subscribe will be super appreciated. Thank you so much for watching and stay safe out there.